Kia ora Star Wars fans, welcome to Middle Age Kiwi Man collecting Star Wars figures. Now in this video we're going to check out another new vintage collection figure, and it is VC363 Carson Teva from The Mandalorian. So let's check this out. Alright, and there is Carson Teva on the packaging. So Carson Teva, of course, famously played by Paul Sun-Hyung Lee, I think that's how you say his name. And he also famously revealed this figure on one of the Hasbro live streams, so that was pretty cool. So here it is anyway. He features in The Mandalorian. There he is inside his X-Wing. But he doesn't match the card art because he's wearing this cool leather jacket. Very Top Gun-ish, but we'll get into that. It's a really nice card image. And then on the back, VC363, Carson Teva. And I quite like this kind of dark aqua blue name pill. But I've got to say, this is going to be one of the first Mandalorian 6x9 cards that I'm not going to keep carded because I'm just running out of space. And you can see there I've pretty much got all the other 6x9 standard card Mandalorian figures still on card. Alright, and there's the Carson Teva figure out of the packaging with all the stuffs and things he comes with. So he comes with a removable X-Wing helmet, X-Wing pilot helmet. That is pretty glorious, actually. And, you know, in the days of minimum wall thicknesses, this must have been touch and go. Some really nice paint apps on there. The New Alliance logo. Lots of really cool paint details. And then he comes with this blaster rifle that him and Trapper Wolf used to blast some ice spiders way back in the first episode of Mandalorian. And there he is himself, and we're going to have a close-up look at the face. Really nailed the actor's likeness there. He looks awesome. Not going to cosplay for this dude because I think it'd be culturally inappropriate for me to pretend to be bald because he's pretty bald. And we'll just see what he looks like putting the X-Wing pilot helmet on, and yeah. That fits really nice and snug, and you can really see his face through the visor, so that looks really cool. Let's have a look at the paint apps while we're here. Really awesome detail on the chest flight box thingy. And he's got these wonderful logos. I do believe that this red and blue one is styled on flag of South Korea, where the actor's from. The Alliance logo. What a cool bomber jacket. That's very Top Gun, as I said before. Alright, in terms of articulation, head on the double barbell, but he's got quite a thick neck, so you're not going to get a huge range, but definitely enough to give him some lifelike expressions. That face sculpt again is just absolutely incredible, really. Shoulder articulation, the normal ball and hinge, whatever the heck it's called. Wow, check out that elbow articulation. That's really, really good. That's way past 90s. That's cool. He has an in and out hinge on his left hand, an up and down hinge, I imagine. Yes, on his right hand, so that'll be good for holding his rifle. Under there you can see the flight suit, but his arms are actually this brown leather to match his leather jacket rather than the flight suit. He does have a crunch up here underneath all the flight doodah. He does have the barbell articulation, but he's got these floating straps, which I know my buddy Randy really hates these because they get in the way and they can snap. So if you're gonna, so with these, honestly, you can't really do the full barbell articulation. You don't probably really need to. He's got thigh swivel as well. Let's have a look at his knees. Get that strap out of the way so it doesn't break. Those are just on 90, and he's got rocker ankles as well. Again, plenty of awesome paint apps, so it's a really nice figure. So he does hold the rifle passably. I feel like it's an A281 or something like that. I remember it from days when I used to play Battlefront with my son before he started kicking my butt, and then I stopped playing. I don't think you're going to get him in like a sniper position, but it's a cool rifle to have, and he holds it okay. Now, he does have a bit of a dad bod. He's a little bit chunkier than your standard X-Wing pilot. So the previous Republic New Republic pilots that we got were based off the Luke Skywalker sculpt, so you can see there Their thighs are thinner, their midriff is thinner, but he's got the leather jacket on as well. Yeah, so some all-new sculpting in there, which is pretty awesome to see. In The Mandalorian Season 3, when we saw Carson Teva wearing that flight jacket, he was in a bar at some sort of New Republic outpost. Zeb was there as well. I think he may have also worn the leather jacket when he went into Coruscant to ask for help. He was also in the Ahsoka show with Hera here when they were looking for Ahsoka and whatever had happened to Sabine Wren. Alright, and finally we want to see if he will fit inside the cockpit of a Vintage Collection X-Wing. This of course is Blue Leader Antok Merrick's X-Wing. Let's have a look. First thing you got to do is manipulate these flight straps to make sure the thing doesn't break, and I can already see it stressing down there as I try and move that up. He's a little bit chunkier than the standard Luke body. Fortunately, this piece pops out, or at least it should. Here we go. And there we are, he fits in there. Probably get his helmet just under there. Put that piece back in. And there he is. I wouldn't say comfortably because his head's not quite in there, but he fits in there. And there you have it, Carson Teva VC363, and I gotta say, I'm really chuffed to have this in my collection. As I said earlier, he's got an incredible face sculpt, really matches the actor. Awesome paint job. And I do like the fact that it comes in a leather jacket and not just the plain orange jumpsuit. I think he looks much cooler like this. You can have him hanging out at a bar like I did earlier. I do not need them to revisit this character and give him an orange jumpsuit. And I don't need his X-Wing, so I'm perfectly happy with what I've got. Anyway, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I'm middle-aged Kiwi man collecting Star Wars figures. Ka kite, and I'll see you on another video.